Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Gacha News segment on the 5-9 Gaming channel. I'm your co-host Sly, and I wish you all luck during the 6th anniversary on Dokkan. Just a quick reminder, if you are enjoying the content, please be sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all things 5-9 Gaming related. Starting us off this week will be Pokemon Masters. Xerneas and Yveltal event information was leaked. Xerneas will pair up with Professor Sycamore and will be the free legendary in this event. This will be the first legendary to be getting a sync grid alongside a free 5 out of 5 sync move and 20 out of 20 potential level. From a scale of 1 to 10, this is how important of a farm he is.
Do it!
Some notable nodes to take notice of are Impervious, which means the Pokemon stats can't be lowered, Adrenaline, which reduces the sync move countdown by 1 after first use of the sync move, and Revenge Boost 4, which is a 40% chance to get back 1 move gauge after being hit. With Xerneas being the free legendary from the event, this means Yveltal is the Pokefair unit. Yveltal will pair alongside Lysander in the upcoming Pokefair Scout. He also comes with a sync grid, as does every sync pair these days, so don't need to worry about that. Some notable notes to notice of for Yveltal are Dark Pulse Aggravation 1, which is a 10% chance to raise the chance of inflicting the flinching, confused, or trapped condition with the additional effects of moves. Harry 2, which powers up moves when the target is flinching, and Unflappable, which prevents the user from flinching. Yveltal also has Recuperation in his passive, which heals the use after a sync move. The release date for both these legendaries is February 11th. The Valentine's Day seasonal units also drop tomorrow, January 29th, and on February 1st. Weird, right? Serena will pair with Whimsicott. Let's take a look at their sync move. Dawn will be paired with Alcremie. Let's take a look at their sync move. Serena comes out on the 29th and Dawn will release on February 1st. Dragalia Lost has gotten its latest update. It includes the new reroll update for new players, which is now 5 free multis, to which you can either accept or reject the results of your summons. You can now do this indefinitely until you get a roll you like. Alongside this reroll update, we also received the Legend difficulty for Cayenne's Wrath. Much like Legend Volk, there is a Phase 1 and a Phase 2. After playing the event for a good few hours, it is not as bad as Legend Volk. The event is more mechanic focused while also still needing good damage. Getting to Berserk is not too difficult if you know the event well enough. It's just Berserk that's the pain in the butt. In Berserk, everything he does is at an increased rate. Attacking, spawning shields, spawning spheres, and so on and so forth. So Grace is nearly a must-have for this. We also got a new Gala exclusive unit, Gala Shell. She is a Mannercast unit, so she is a gun unit. And she has a literal machine gun. Shell's 4-strike is her being a turret. Her unique dragon is Catsith, so she will only transform into Gala Catsith. Accursed Archives has finally been added to the event compendium after, let me check my notes really quick, 3 reruns. It is the first Shadow facility added to Compendium, so you can farm the event for Shadow Orbs, Shadow Scales and Great Scales, Violet Insignias, and other Shadow-related materials. Reminder that the Persona 5 collab begins on the 31st. More info on the event and unit kits in the next week's episode of Gacha News, so stay tuned for that. JP Grand Cross had a livestream yesterday, and it gave us info on the new units and events. We will be getting 2 original character units, an updated Green Valenti, sort of in the style of Evil Lilia, and Red Easton. Green Valenti's passive reads, increases the hero's pierce rate and crit damage by the value equal to 50% of the hero's crit resistance. Applies when entering the battlefield. She will pair greatly with Blue Lilia and Sariel's Grace. Her first skill also has an AoE Sever move, which is triple crit chance against all enemies. So she is essentially going to be the human version of Sariel. Her ultimate also gives 50% extra damage and 50% damage reduction for 3 turns, so she will be dishing out a lot of damage while taking very little damage. Her attack is also AoE for her ultimate, so she will hit all the enemies on the field. Red Easton's passive reads, decreases damage that allies take from single target attacks by 6% for each the 7 Catastrophes hero in the team, including the sub-hero slot. So she is meant to help allies tank the 1 Escanor and Assault Maumelio single target attacks since they both hit like monster trucks. Her first skill is an ultimate gauge remover on a single target, while her second skill removes debuffs and grants debuff immunity and increases defense related stats. Her ultimate is the same as the last two Easton's AoE spike damage, which is 2 times crit damage. As with every new unit, there are new cosmetics, first with money, then for gems in 2 weeks. We will also be getting the 7 Disasters event rerun as well, but this time it will only be the new Valenti, Camilla, and Evil Lilia as bosses. New SSR cosmetic sets added for Easton and the new Valenti alongside rerunning the past 7 Disasters cosmetic sets. Now, on to my co-host Nallard to close us out for the week.
Thanks a lot, Sly. Now, moving on, we've got Dragon Quest Tact, and it was just released yesterday for global. Originally, the game came out in Japan July 16th of last year, but now it's finally available globally for Android and iOS. The game has you collect iconic monsters from the series to befriend, train, and battle with. It features veterans from Dragon Quest working on the title, like Koichi Sugiyama as composer, Yugi Horii as director, and of course, monster and creator designs by Akira Toriyama. In combat, players tap and move their monsters around a grid in a top-down perspective. For gameplay, basically think of a more traditional turn-based RPG with systems from other mobile gacha games like Fire Emblem Heroes. These systems include elemental strengths and weaknesses, monster awakenings, and different rarity levels for monsters. Even though certain monsters will only be available on their specific banners, you can still acquire free monsters to play around with in the meantime. If you play the game near launch, users will be granted early access to King Slime, so act fast if you want an extra character. 2021 marks Dragon Quest's 35th anniversary, so it seems pretty safe to assume celebration events will come down the line for the game. Now, SINoALICE is getting a crossover event with a popular TV anime That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Don't worry, global players, there's no shafts here. The event will be happening simultaneously with Japan, so both versions will be able to participate. During the collaboration, characters from That Time I Got Reincarnated with a Slime will appear in the world of SINoALICE, and they'll also take part in a special in-game scenario. For those of you unfamiliar of SINoALICE, its gameplay is centered solely around guild versus guild events, which are daily at a specific set time. These events are called Coliseum, and it requires 20 minutes of coordination from all your guildmates. The daily grinding and farming is also centered around cooperative guild gameplay. So it's not your standard gacha where you can do everything on your own and occasionally do some cooperative guild events. If you've ever played MMOs, SINoALICE is the epitome of a gacha MMO. For this event, there is currently very little information on the event other than a brief trailer that was posted on the official SINoALICE Twitter page. Since there are no official release window at this time, those interested should follow the SINoALICE Twitter page for any updates. Valkyrie Connect's collaboration with Overlord 3 is now heading over to global. The event originally dropped for the Japan version in September of last year, and it will start on the global version February 1st. The official Facebook page will be holding a special campaign until the event's release. If the post advertising the campaign reaches up to 2,000 likes and 1,200 shares, players will be awarded with 1,500 stamina and 1,000 crystals. For in-game content, players can look forward to a collaboration-only raid with the Undead Dragon and a boss battle with Evil Eye. Main character Ains and his subordinates Albedo and Demerge, as well as the others from the Overlord 3 franchise, will be featured with limited time equipment tailored to the event. Login bonuses will also be given before the collaboration, including special challenges to help out beginners. This gives those who've never played Valkyrie Connect a fighting chance against the time-exclusive bosses during the event. Moving on to another MiHoYo game, besides Genshin Impact, Honkai Impact 3rd is getting a big collaboration with Evangelion. Just to be clear, this is my personal favorite gacha game so far. It's unfortunately just too much manual grinding for me to keep up with. For those who don't know, the game utilizes MiHoYo's account cross-saves between PC and mobile. Sadly, there is no console version like Genshin though. There was an agreement made with the licensor of Evangelion that once this collaboration ends, all event-exclusive equipment and outfits will never ever be available again. Goodies can also be obtained through a post on the game's official Facebook page. By clicking a link on the event-specific Facebook post, you can enter yourself into a raffle to win an Asuka Shinkigami figure. 16 people will be awarded the figure across all different regions, so all can participate. The winners will be announced 5 working days after February 4th, which is the last day to be entered into the raffle. Through the link, players will also get a free SP supply ticket as long as they participate by February 3rd. In terms of in-game content, there will be exclusive outfits, a new Stigmata set, weapons, and as long as you play the main event, you'll unlock Asuka's SP Battlesuit Blazing Hope. The event has already started on the 22nd and is set to end on February 21st. If you've ever been slightly interested, make sure to play during the event period because it's currently stated that the collaboration won't return. Onmyoji is getting another collaboration with Demon Slayer. The collaboration is planned to be brought over to multiple Onmyoji titles such as Onmyoji Arena, Onmyoji the card game, and Onmyoji Yokai Koya. The collaboration will start February 7th and will end on February 20th. Currently, the event is exclusive to the China versions of these games. Not too much information has been released, but we do know at the very least characters like Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer will be included in the collaboration. It is assumed this collaboration won't be brought over to Global based off of other collaborations that were published by Shueisha not coming to Global. There is yet to be an official announcement, so that is purely conjecture at this point. And that's it for Gacha News this week on the 5-9 Gaming Network. I am your host, Nolar, and on behalf of Sly and the 5-9 Gaming crew, thanks for watching. Have a good one, everyone.